Hi everybody, Carl here from Apt, and in this video we're going to give you a closer look at the JBL Bar 5.1 surround soundbar. This is the follow-up to last year's Bar 5.1, and there's some distinct changes JBL made to this year's model. The first thing you're probably going to notice if you're familiar with the old version is the new design. They ditched those detachable surround speakers in favor of a more traditional looking format. Now, you have all 5 channels built into the main body of the soundbar. So how do you get surround sound from it? Well, JBL uses something called multi-beam technology along with 2 side-firing tweeters to give the feeling of surround. So rather than speakers in different physical locations around you, it's actually bouncing the sound off of the walls to create that same effect. It's not quite as effective, but it still sounds really good, and I think people are going to appreciate the ease of setup too. It's not quite as intimidating. Plus, JBL upped the power of the system to 550 watts from 510 on the original, and this system really does pound. This 10-inch wireless subwoofer that it comes with and its 300-watt amp is really the best you're going to find in the system at this price point. And the other change you might notice has to do with the inputs. They've gone to just a single HDMI in and out with ARC. It does pass through 4K video just like last year's, but now you get Dolby Vision compatibility, which is a welcome upgrade. You also get optical and USB inputs plus Bluetooth. Now, an important thing to remember on the USB is that just like on the Bar 20 that we looked at recently, it's labeled only for service. However, it does work to play back audio files. And according to JBL, that feature is only available on the models that are made for the US market. In addition to those inputs, this also has Google Chromecast and Apple's AirPlay 2 built in for casting audio to the soundbar. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for video though. All your controls are going to be located here on the top of the speaker or on the simplified remote that comes in the box, which really make it an easy system to use. Anyone who might be intimidated at the thought of adding a soundbar to their TV will definitely appreciate that. The other nice feature this offers is auto calibration. This is another thing that can sound tricky if you've never had an audio system for your TV, but it's not. All you have to do is set the speaker up where you want it, sit where you're going to be doing most of your listening, and then you hold down the HDMI button on that provided remote until the calibration starts. It'll go through a series of sounds that are basically trying to reflect around the room, and it's going to calibrate the speaker to match that environment where it's located. It's super simple to do, and it just makes the listening experience that much better. Now, here's a couple sound demos so you have an idea of what you're getting with the Bar 5.1 surround. I said it on the last version of the Bar 5.1, and I'll say it again on this one. This is absolutely one of the best value soundbars you can get. I wouldn't call it cheap, but you definitely get your money's worth. Vocals are sharp and easy to understand, bass is super deep and provides the necessary rumble for any movie buffs out there, and mids fill in well to give a really fully rounded experience without having to spend hours fine-tuning. So what are your thoughts on the new Bar 5.1? Do you miss those detachable surround speakers, or are you good without them? Make sure you let us know down in the comments. And don't forget, if you still have questions on anything you see here in this video, you can always call, email, or chat with one of our experts online. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.